Hello guys, how y'all doing today? I have been telling you guys for probably a week or two now that I was going to show you my fall DIYs that I have done for this season. So I have a lot to share, so I'm gonna jump right into it. First, before we get into the fall things, I want to talk about my last Dollar Tree haul, where I showed you guys those that towel that said gnome for the holidays, and it had the cute little gnomes on them. And I had told you that if I found like the pot holder and the oven mitt, that I would get those. Well, I did. I found those. So here they are. I just purchased these like this morning. So anyways, they are so cute. The back's red. So these are going to be really sweet in my kitchen. And then here's the pot holders. You get two, and they're just the same, both of them. But I love to change out my pot holders and oven mitts for the holidays. And so I actually don't really use these to like pull things out of the oven, because they're not, like, I've burnt myself before using these. So I actually have some rubber ones that I use, but these are just for decoration. But they're adorable, so I had to show you. And then I'm going to show you a couple of DIYs that aren't related to fall that I have recently done. And one of them I talked about in a video I did a long time ago, where I did a Dollar Tree haul and I picked up some floral milk jugs. And so I did that DIY a long time ago, but I never showed y'all. So here it is. I'm gonna change these leaves, I think, because I don't know if I really like it. Kind of gives me like palm tree vibes, you know. But anyway, I have these in I made two of them, but I have these in my bathroom right now as decoration. White. I thought these were lilacs, white lilacs, but I'm not sure. And then these kind of fern florals, and this leaf. So, and then this is just the milk jug. So anyway, wanted to show you guys that. Also, please like and subscribe if you like this content. I am trying really hard to do more videos. I've actually posted quite a few in the last couple of days. So yes, give this video a thumbs up and like and subscribe. Okay, this DIY, so I wanted to put this in my bathroom. I just found this sign from the Dollar Tree, just one of those little frames, and I didn't paint this. It was already black. I can't remember what was on here before, but I found it in the section by the, like, where the candles are and the little glass candles. That's where I found this. So anyway, I just put some buffalo plaid paper that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it originally was 69 cents, but I got it on the 4 for $1 day. So I picked up like several sheets of that. I think I spent like $5, and I have, anyway, yeah, you can just see where I taped. Nothing crazy. I just taped it all the way around. Oh, some of the tape is coming up right there. Oh well, it's not going anywhere. And then I took those letters, that sticker letters that you can get, and I just spelled out tub, but the letters were black, but I kind of painted them white and I didn't completely fill them in, because I wanted it to kind of look like, what do they call that? Enamel, kind of, sort of. So now let's jump into the fall stuff. A lot of these are pumpkins, so I guess I'll start off with the pumpkins. So this was the very first one I did, and it's not my favorite, but I still have it out. I just took one of those Dollar Tree pumpkins, and I painted it white so that you couldn't see the orange coming through. And I wrapped it in this burlap ribbon. And like I said, it's the first one I did, and it's not like perfect. But when it's sitting on a shelf, you know, nobody really can see it up close and personal like that. And then I took some of the burlap and made them into like little leaf shapes, and painted the stem and stuck it back in there. So this was a very easy DIY. You literally just wrap the burlap around the pumpkin. Okay, here's my second one. This one got a little bit better. So the buffalo plaid, I had mentioned in one of my other videos that I'm like obsessed with the buffalo plaid. So this is ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby, and no, it wasn't $1, so that, you know, I think people are finding buffalo check ribbon at like the Dollar Tree. I've never been able to find it, so I got mine from Hobby Lobby. I think it was like $4.99, and then I had a 40% off coupon, so it wasn't crazy expensive or anything. I think I paid right around three for it. So, but it's a lot bigger than what you would get at the Dollar Tree too, a lot thicker. So anyway, I wrapped those around, not around the whole pumpkin. As you can see, like what's under this ribbon is orange. You can see that. So I just wrapped, like I just did 4 sections of ribbon. One here, 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 and here. Okay. And then the other opposite 4, I had this, now I just had this ribbon. I didn't buy this at the Dollar Tree, but you can use any ribbon that you like. I already had this, so I just used the leftover and hot glued it all together. And then I used the ribbon to make a couple little leaves. And then this stem is just, I had some leftover burlap and I twisted it around into like a stem. And then this is just some cardboard, random cardboard. I don't even know what from, but I painted it teal to give the stem, because when you're looking at it like this, you're not going to see that it's hollow. So, and then I wrapped some nautical rope around the stem, which you can get from Dollar Tree. So this is my second pumpkin. Okay, and then let's go with this one. Whoops. Okay, this is my third pumpkin. So I used 2, so this is just that same orange foam pumpkin that you can get from the Dollar Tree. And I took off the stem, and I didn't paint the pumpkin. I left it orange. You can see the orange coming through a little bit right there. So in the cleaning section, where like you can get the accessories for the mop, it's like a mop handle from the detachable cleaning supplies that you can get at Dollar Tree. They have like the broom handle with the broom end, and then they have the mop end. So this is the mop end. And I cut it up. Well, first I took my nautical rope, and everywhere that the pumpkin like came in, like every crease in the pumpkin, I put some nautical rope all around the pumpkin, so you can see how it kind of waves. So every part that the pumpkin creased, I put a piece of nautical rope, and I started off with that. And then in between the nautical rope, I started gluing these mop strings all around it, and it looks like a cute little sweater pumpkin, and it's very soft. Actually, those mop pieces are very soft. So as I was doing it, I just like strung it out, and I kind of pulled the mop strings apart a little bit. That way it would make it fluffy, you know. And then I just wrapped a nautical rope into kind of a stem shape there. I didn't put a leaf on this one, but that's my third pumpkin. I just hot glued this. All of these are hot glued, nothing special. So, you know, I had to do the buffalo check because I'm obsessed with the buffalo check. So, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. One of those Dollar Tree pumpkins. I didn't paint it or anything. I just glued these ribbons and kind of layered them over top of each other to where they made this sort of wave, like it ruffles. And yeah, that's all I did. Really easy. That ribbon came from Hobby Lobby, as I said. And then the stem I just made, I think I just like took a piece of like a couple of tags that came off of the pumpkins, and I wrapped them around each other and glued them. And then I wrapped burlap around them to make the stems. So yeah, there's that. And these look really cute on my shelves and my tables, and I'll show you how it's set up on my table when I'm done showing you guys these. Okay. So, oh, I do have one more pumpkin. This might be my favorite one besides the buffalo check. Isn't she lovely? Okay, so same. All of these are those foam Dollar Tree pumpkins. This one has a few imperfections, but I just put it this way and you won't see them. So painted it teal. I got the paint from Walmart, the Apple Barrel 50-cent paint. I took nautical rope and I glued all in around. I didn't glue them necessarily in the creases on some of them. I just spaced them out how I thought I wanted to, and just hot glued them. And then I took this bow, which is the same ribbon that you guys saw on that other pumpkin, and I just had this, but like I said, you can use whatever you want. It would be cute with like a buffalo check ribbon or even just a burlap. Okay, and then I wrapped the ribbon in this twine right here in the very middle. And this for the stem. Oh, there's two, I stacked two on top of each other there, but you can't tell from this side. It's really cute. This is one of my favorites because I'm loving this year the color, but this year I was loving the blues, like really loving that. So you'll see that trend in here also. The buffalo plaid and the blues are, I have a lot of stuff like that. So anyways, I just thought it was cute. I have a few more pumpkins, little ones though, not big ones, but I just bought these pumpkin picks that you can buy 3 in a pack. This one, I just wrapped twine all around every little crease of the pumpkin, and then I clipped it to like just a bouquet. Okay, and then this guy, he was orange, and I just painted it blue, and I left the stem green, and I put a nautical rope, and these were all just kind of placed in a bowl, and then this one as well, which I got from the Dollar Tree, and I painted it white. There's those. Okay, what do I want to show you guys now? I'll do this one. Okay, this, are you noticing a trend here? I really am obsessed with the buffalo check. These little pumpkins were at Dollar Tree, and I looked for them for so long. Never found any. Well, one day I just found one, and it wasn't even where it was supposed to be. It was just like hanging out randomly on an end cap. So they were these pumpkins, which is cute. Anyway, they're cute, but I wanted to have an accent of that buffalo check, and so I just twist, and you can even decorate it with this side still. But I just turned it around to the plain black side, hot glued this paper on there, and put this, this was on this side before. You can see where the glue was. I just pulled it off and hot glued it to the other side. Literally so simple. I'm going to show you guys some signs that I have been making. Okay. So, this is the first one. You'll see that? Okay. So, the Dollar Tree carried these signs during the fall. And I just took the back side of the sign, and I took off the little string that was hanging from it, and that way, because I wanted to still be able to use this side if I ever wanted to. So I could use this side still if I wanted to, and just switch the bow around to this side and make it and use that side too. But so this is reversible, so that's cool. Anyways, so yeah, I just painted the pumpkin that same blue that I have kind of throughout, accenting, and dry brushed in some like cream color to give it like that texture. And then this little metal sign came in a pack of 3 from Dollar Tree. I'm sure you've seen them. Harvest, Thankful, and Welcome, I believe is what they have, but I just put Harvest on this one. And then I wrapped the stem in twine and made a little bow. That's the bow that I made, and I just put one of those little, what are these called? Oh, I can't think of the name of them, but one of these, I just hot glued it on top of the bow. So, very simple and very cute. Like I said, I'll show you where I place all these in my home. Okay, another pumpkin sign that I did is this one. Anyway, same thing here. I took that paper This was this sign that they carry at Dollar Tree. And so this one is probably not reversible. And I took the paper, that same paper that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I glued it to this. And then I put these twine little creases. It was, in my head, it was supposed to look like the creases of the pumpkin, but it doesn't really look like that. It just kind of gives it a little something extra. And then I glued this welcome, and I took this from the other side and glued it there, and then wrapped nautical rope around the stem. So I love how these turned out. This truck I got from the Dollar General, so I didn't DIY the truck, but what I wanted to show you was that I painted it this blue color. Originally, it was like this silver. The whole truck was like silver, like this. And I thought it was cute, but I wanted it to kind of have some character and color. So I took some paint and painted this part, and then I painted the wheels and this little label like silver. And then these pumpkins I painted those pumpkins in a different color. So it turned out cute. Now that I'm thinking about this though, you could probably turn it over and do one side like a red truck and one side a different color if you wanted to. Like you could make this reversible. But yeah, this was $4 at the Dollar General. I took one of these signs from these, actually I got these from the Dollar General, not the Dollar Tree, but they were $1. So either way, if you can find a square sign, great. Now, like I said, you could still use this just like it is. But on the back, I wanted to do something different. So I created, and this, so I used window cling stickers for this. And as you can see, this one's trying to come up. So I'm going to have to hot glue that back down. But anyway, this is the sign. It says, "Welcome to our pumpkin patch." And like I said, I was really into those blues. Found the window clings at Dollar General. They were $1 as well. So don't sleep on the Dollar General. Check them out too. And these are really nice. Like, look how detailed. Very nice. And this is gonna bug me. Ignore that, guys. I will hot glue that back down. But I put some nautical rope all around the edges, and then I painted the backing like a shiplappy. So I used a cream color paint, and then I measured out with a ruler. Like, I just spaced it out with a ruler, and they're not perfect, but they don't have to be because it's the rustic style. And I used gray paint and just kind of dry brushed it across, and this is the sign. You can set this on a shelf. Like, that's what I have used it for, is I've just set it on a shelf, but you can also hang it if you so choose. So I would recommend, though, now that this is happening right here for this, I would recommend not just like, I didn't put any these ones are sticking well though. I didn't put any hot glue on these. I just literally stuck them on there. So if you had hot glue or Mod Podge, you might put those on there just to make sure that it stays. But going along with the blue truck theme, so this was a sign as well that came from Dollar Tree. This year I decided to reuse them. So anyways, you may not be able to find this exact one. Any square board like sign like this will work, even if it's not fall. Okay, so this is what this became. Okay, so let me tell you, this is also a window cling. It says "Thankful and Blessed," and it has the blue truck, which this is what inspired me to paint that other truck that I showed you, the metal one. This one, this is what inspired me to paint this one blue. So and then I just, like I said, stuck that on there. Oh, and then the background, this is paper actually, and it's that same paper, like the buffalo check paper, but it's just shiplap. I got this from Hobby Lobby, the paper. It's one sheet and like I think just a few little section, like this much of another piece. So it didn't even take 2 full sheets to do this. And then I just glued them on there. So it gives it that farmhouse feel, but you can put whatever color paper that you want to. This is another from the pack of 3 painted black. So, and some of it didn't get fully painted, but I kind of like how it looks where it's like, you see that? Where you can see the metal shining through. So, and then I used that same ribbon that I already had, wrapped some twine around it, and stuck it on there. So yeah, getting to the end here, kids. Okay, I saw this DIY, like I've seen it all over Instagram and like Pinterest and stuff, and I finally decided to go ahead and do it. And it was like really simple. So I just took 3 books from the Dollar Tree and painted I didn't paint the bottom. I painted the sides of 2, and then you don't have to paint the tops of the other 2. And then just the one that you're gonna put on top, paint the top of it and the side, and then paint the sides of the other 2. And that way, because if you paint all of them, all the tops, they'll like stick together. So yeah, I just took 3 books, and I don't think these were all the same book. No, they're not the same book, but I just picked some that were relatively the same size, and I wrapped this twine around it and hot glued it on the bottom, and I painted it white and kind of scuffed it up a little so it looked aged. Can you see that? And then wrote grateful, thankful, blessed on the side. And yeah, that's how it turned out. Really cute. I like that one a lot. Okay, and I think this is the last thing. This is the last thing, guys. I'm sorry this video is so long. Okay. Okay, so these pumpkins were in a street, like it was a sign, and it had a pumpkin and then a football, and then a pumpkin and a football. Well, here you can see on the back this one, and I think it said like family friends football, and just took the pumpkins and the footballs off, and I painted each pumpkin blue. So this one is just like a cream color, and then I dry brushed it with gray. This one is blue, I tried to mix more white, like cream in this blue to make it lighter than this one. I don't know if you can really tell. Not really, but oh well. So I just took some browns and some whites and distressed these, and then I tied a little twine ribbon to these 2, and then this one I did a buffalo check with the twine in the middle, and I painted the stems brown. Okay, and then the base that it's on was one of those long rectangular signs from Dollar Tree, and I took I painted the whole sign. I think I painted it gray, and then I glued this paper from Hobby Lobby all around the edges of it, and then I put this burlap right here. But whenever I was done, my pumpkins kept falling like forward and backward, like they wouldn't stand up straight. So I had to use the footballs as like a something to hold it up. So I glued the footballs. I don't know if you can see, but they're kind of leaning against the pumpkins to keep them in place. So yeah, this is the final fall DIY. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing those, and let me know if you guys try them out for yourselves, because I get a lot of my ideas off of like Instagram. The Dollar Tree has like a Instagram, and then YouTubers, you know, even if you see an idea, you can always make it your own. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of my DIYs. And please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you guys next time.